First period action about to start here at the Iroquois Park Arena in Whitby. The visiting Orillia Tundras looking for their second win of the season against your Whitby Dunlops. Isn't it great to have Saturday night hockey on available to you through the internet? One of those other leagues I hear is not too good a show right now. Well, the show's right here in Allan Cup Hockey, and you're about to be part of it. Opening face-off, one for Whitby. All the way back to the point. That was Darren Doherty. I spoke with him at the opening remarks, winning the face-off. Whitby starting deep in their zone. That's Chris Eade having a little bit of trouble clearing the net. Martin Cairns behind his own net, looking for a breakout on the right wing. Throws it up to center ice. Darren Doherty not able to retrieve that. It's picked up, loose puck picked up by Shane Terry. He's in over the line, going over on the far side. He's around his man. He's got an open man in front. Oh, could not get it to Nate Brooks, number 21, wide open, had a chance to get a quick start for the Dunlops, not able to do it. Delayed offside, they clear the zone. Here come the Tundras with their original rush. Number 19 coming in for them, Kevin Shoebridge. And save made by Whitby goaltender Joel Whitmarsh. I've had an opportunity to watch Joel Whitmarsh play several games in Norwood, and I'll tell you, he just seemed to save his best work for Norwood. He stoned us several times in there, and very good performer, so we'll see what he has with his game tonight. Back to the point for the Tundras. Oh, a screenshot there, and goaltender Whitmarsh just able to make a quick glove save on that one. Breaking up the left side, that's number 16, Chris Johnson, another former Norwood Viper. Three-way pass for Peter McKellar. Here he is right in front of the net, and Peter's not able to put it away. As goaltender for the Tundras, number 30, Brad Renton, made a nice save. McKellar tried to make a tip in front. Now the Tundras moving out slowly on the far side. They're up against the boards. Nice hit there as the Whitby players taken out of the play, and back into the point for Jason Robinson. Just dumps it out to center ice. Renton stops it behind his net, and that's going to be Robinson. Hands it off to his defense partner. Not able to clear the zone, though. A nice play by number 22, Brett McConaughey. McConaughey, a new player with the Whitby Dunlops, had quite a impact in his first game on the score sheet. Oh, there's a loose puck for Whitby, going right in on net and just missing the corner shot there by Chuck McLennan. Had the goaltender at his mercy, but put it high and wide behind the Tundras net, right out in front. Boy, I'll tell you, Whitby's connecting really well with some passes out front, really quick moves, and they've had 3 good scoring opportunities, and we're only 2 minutes in here to the first period. Now trying to break out, here comes number 85, Scott Croxall. He's up the side, nice save by Whitmarsh off to the corner. And there's a nice hit on number 24, Mike Pollock, by a Tundras player. Whitmarsh has it, throws it off to his defenseman. Coming slowly up, nice clearing pass there up to Murray Free, number 10, another former Viper, and it's offside at the Orillia line. Like I said, you got quite a few former Vipers out here for the Whitby Dunlops. Murray Free, Chris Johnson, Darren Doherty. I haven't seen Steve Thomas yet, but I'll keep my eye out for him. Face off just outside the Tundra zone. Won again by Whitby. Cairns throws it off. Puck's thrown into the corner. Murray Free goes in there against his player. Here comes an opportunity for Cairns. He's beaten to the puck by Captain Travis Fuller. For really, oh, nice pass out in front for number 19, Shoebridge, not able to connect. Loose player in front now for really, and they're not able to get the puck to him. They hit on the side boards. That's Murray Free. That's the type of game he likes to play. Now moving out slowly, Dylan O'Neill, one of the young guns that they got on the Dunlops this year. Here comes a one-man show for Shoebridge. I'm sorry, Travis Fuller. Shot on net. Whitmarsh has got that. Standings as they are right now, 4 points for the Brantford Blast. Whitby's in second place, having only played one single game. They got their win. Dundas and Orillia have a win. Welland still without their first win of the season after 2 games. New franchise, sometimes it's tough to nail down that first win. Puck's cleared to center ice. There's number 2, Gavin Hodgson, veteran player for the Orillia Tundra. Almost a break there for Randy Johnson, not able to get clear in over the line. Oh, there's a nice quick wrist shot from Nate Brooks, and goaltender Renton was right all over that one. .16:08 left here in the first period. Face off to the stick side of goaltender Renton. Back to the point. Comes back to Winder. Oh, he lets one go, misses the net. Moving up on it is Steve Cornelison. Here comes Orillia. They got a couple men up, and there's going to be a penalty called here. Interference to the Whitby Dunlops. The Tundra player had gotten in behind him, and the Dunlop player took him out. See who this is coming over for Whitby. That's number 27, Garrett Winder, in the penalty box. 2 minutes for interfering. Power play opportunity coming up here for the Tundra. Face-off just outside the Orillia zone. Won again by the Dunlops. They're all over the face-off so far. Orillia takes it back into their own zone. Time to set up. Behind the net. 5 men on the move. Man break in the center, not able to get it to him. It's corralled there by number 11, Nevin Hamilton. Fired in, nice hit there by, there he is, Steve Thomas, number 32. He plays a gritty game. It's, you always like to have a little bit of sandpaper on the team, and Steve Thomas is here for that for the Whitby Dunlops. Oh, puck stolen there from Steve. Taken by number 14, Jason Robinson. He's looking for a man to give it to. Off into the corner. It's going to go back to Robinson. No, it goes out front for number 11. Shot high. Beautiful save. Beautiful save by Whitmarsh, and a great reaction there from Steve Thomas to knock. I think it was Steve Thomas to knock the puck up high. The save by Whitmarsh, who was going free. It wasn't going to go in the net, but always good to be sharp-eyed out there. Face off again, won by Dundalk here by Whitby. It's the Dunlops, not Dundas. Held in at the line over here on this side for number 23, Craig Woods. Fires one on net, nice save again by Whitmarsh. Rebound goes to Lorne Tessier, misses the net. Boy, oh boy, how much time? We got 42 seconds left in the power play here for Orillia. And that was Tessier taking a little bump along the boards, and now it's Craig Woods going back behind his net. They're going to set up for one more rush here on this power play. Over on the left wing, Tessier, he's got a man out front. Nice pass and a drop to number 91. Oh yes, picks the top corner. Matt Salmon, number 91, assist to Tessier, and we'll get the second assist in a minute. Power play goal with 14:12 left in the period. The 5:48 the first period. 1-0 for the Tundra. It's exactly how you like to do it. Beautiful drop pass. Not much in the way of fan reaction here at the Iroquois Park Arena for a goal by the Tundra. Here they come again in over the line. You got number 16, Darren Salmon. Oh, pass out in front. Number 27 wasn't able to convert. Now it's in the corner, and it's going to be picked up there by the Dunlops, Cornelison. He's got a man breaking here. He's not going to be able to get the puck to him, unfortunately. And we got to stop a play here. 13:44 remaining in the first period. Coming to you live, Allan Cup hockey action featuring the Whitby Dunlops and the Orillia Tundras. Face-off will just be outside the Orillia line. Change up all the way around. Taking the face-off, Chris Johnson for the Dunlops. Johnson won the face-off and skated it, but picked up smartly there. Give an assist to Randy Johnson, number 21, on the first goal by Orillia. Another one out front, and goaltender Renton was just able to deflect that wisely. Beautiful lead pass there for number 25, Travis Fuller. And he skated out of the play. Here's the big man himself, Peter McKellar. Captain McKellar, boy, this guy's put up some great numbers over the years for the Whitby Dunlops, and it's kind of amazing this team has not done the whole package by winning ACH championship. They've always had a tough time against the Dundas Real McCoys, and boy, with the players they've added this year, Whitby is definitely a team to watch. Really is playing with it in their own zone, looking for a man to break to. Ryan Oliver looking for some skating room. It's tight checking here. Oliver's got a chance to put one on net. He's ridden off to the side. He's in the corner. Nice pass out to the point. Left point. And there's a turnaround shot by 17, Tyler Minnie. Oh, here's a break, Darren Doherty. He's got wheels, I'll tell you. He's moving up to center ice. He's around his man. Oh, he just waited a second too long. He could have turned that into a scoring opportunity. Darren Doherty, number 14, I'll tell you, he can fly. Here he is right in front of the net. Not able, and the Dunlops are all over the loose puck. Shot on net, nice save by Renton. Another puck's free, and there it is. The rebound put in by the Dunnies. That'll be number 21, Nate Brooks. I think you'll be looking at an assist there for Darren Doherty. There it is, goes to Nate. Just fires one, gets his rebound back, goes around the goaltender and tucks it in the side. Beautiful goal there by number 21, Nate Brooks. It's all tied up here, 12:04 left in the first period. Allan Cup Hockey, in case you're not familiar, maybe it's a product you're not familiar with, tend to be very high-scoring games. It's an offensive hell-bent for leather kind of hockey, which, tell you the truth, I love myself. Just love that kind of hockey. Here's an opportunity for the Dunlops trying to break two men out. Orillia gets back to cover the point. Brooks, the guy who just scored the goal, takes a nice hit along the board. It's going to clear the zone, come out to the center ice area, and that's Garrett Winder, number 27, looking to set up. Fresh legs out there for Dunlops. Murray free. You're not going to stop him with that kind of a check. He'll just keep driving right through, and there's an opportunity for the Dunlops. Fast moving. Oh, and a beautiful glove hand save there by goaltender Renton on a nice shot by the Dunnies. Going top corner on that one. Like I said, the skill sets that you've got here in Allan Cup Hockey, just in case you're not familiar with the product, excellent, excellent offensive skills. And we'll give the win on that draw to Orillia. Try to clear it out of their zone. Murray Free tried to cut it off. He's got it. Throws it in toward the corner. There's a nice hit in the corner, and Jason McCauley finds himself on his seat pants. So in case you were thinking there's no hitting at this level of hockey, think again as Murray Free throws a nice hit. In over the line for number 21. Shot on net there for Randy Johnson. Never did make it to the net. It was cut off by defenseman for the Whitby Dunlops. 10:46 left here in the first period. Face-off will be to the glove side of, what do we got here for scoring leaders? 9 points already for Greg Pollock of the Brampton Blast. He's off to a great start. We'll get back to that a little bit later. Orillia has it down in the Whitby end. Trying to corral it is number 24 for Whitby, Mike Pollock. Whitby starting to move out slowly here. 3 men on the move. The transition is so fast at this level of hockey. These guys know what momentum is all about, and they have a good means of maintaining it. Here's a quick breakout here for a single player for the Dunnies. Trying to cross over the line, taken out of the play by number 14, Jason Robinson. Number 22 now for the Dunnies in over the line. That's Brett McConaughey tries to throw it out front. The Dunnies have been doing this all of the entire first period, looking for that open man out front, and they've done it on several occasions. There's a nice takeout by Steve Thomas. In over the line for the Dunnies. Another nice shot, this time by Chuck McLennan, but that glove of Renton's, I don't know. You're going to have to fire an awful good shot to beat that glove of his. Getting back to the scoring, John Jankus in second place with a total of 7 points. 3 goals for Brad Kenny. He's the goal scoring leader to this point. 5 assists. Well, we'll get back to that in another minute or two. It's up on the far side, moving out now for the Tundras. That was Darren Salmon. Here come the Tundra, trying to break over the line. 3 men in. Oh, there's definite hitting happening here tonight. There's Shane Terry trying to make a break. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Peter McKellar. He gets around his man, no penalty. And that's Craig Woods, number 23, taking it for Orillia in behind his net. And it's time to set up. 9:15 left here in the first period. 1-1 tie. Actually, it's 2-1, I do believe. I'll have to change that on the board. Far side over there for the Dunnies. McKellar following the play. I'll tell you, he likes to set up beside the net, and he knows what to do when the puck comes his way. Slow getting in out of the zone. McKellar did take a hit earlier in that shift. And he's just moving a little bit slowly going back to the bench. Here comes Orillia breaking out. Number 9, Evan McDonald. Darren Doherty was trying to chase a loose puck down there on the far side. And it goes to Tyler Minnie. Clears it out. Oh, nice play there by Cornelison. This is Shane Terry. There he is in over the line. Give and go, right back out front, back to the point. Winder's got an opportunity, winds up and lets it go, and it's right on the net. Nice save by Renton again. And this one's not going to find its way all the way around to Winder, so Orillia, oh, nice cut off there by Darren Doherty. Orillia had a man breaking up center ice, and Darren took it right away from Shane Terry. Goes back into his own zone, change of players all around. Fast-paced to tonight's game. Throwing it off to his defenseman. Oh, and there was an opportunity for Dylan O'Neill. Wasn't able to corral that pass. Back to Steve Thomas. He threw McKellar right back out there, and here he goes with those great big long strides of his. He does it just about as well as anybody in this league. Here's a loose puck. McKellar's got it. Near the boards, back to the point. Got 2 men in front, including McKellar. He was wide open and just was not able to get the pass. Here's a breakaway for number 18 for Tundra. In on goal, Joel Wishmarsh. Makes beautiful save on Ryan Oliver, number 18 for the Tundra. Whitmarsh standing his ground, not backing in too far, not giving too much for Oliver to shoot at. Great opportunity there. Face off to the stick side of Whitmarsh. Won again by the Dunnies. Taken there by Chris Eade in behind his net. Looking for a man to dump off to. He's got 3 moving up high. In over the blue line. Just a light shot on net by Chuck McLennan. Chuck, one of the newer players for the Dunlops. Second-year player, 25-year-old. Good-sized fella at 6 foot and 200 pounds. He can take care of himself. He's going to take that face-off right now. The glove side of Renton. Won by the Tundras. Slowly breaking out of their zone, but they got a man right on them. That's McConaughey in doing the forechecking. Whitby's got them bottled up here, not letting them getting their skating game happening. Here we go, number 19 breaking loose now for the Tundras. Fires one over top of the net. That was Kevin Shoebridge. Return now for Dan Torres. Of course, Dan has a brother who plays in another league, which is, well, maybe not defunct. There was a nice opportunity for a deflection. McConaughey, smart play. As I was saying, Dan Torres' brother, Rafi Torres, plays, of course, in the NHL. Would it be for the Phoenix Coyotes? I will have to check and see. It's cleared high into the bench, and we're going to have a stoppage of play. The face-off's going to be down inside the Orillia end, the glove side of goaltender Renton. 5:54 left in the first period. Pretty even play up till now. Another high one, but Whitby's going to be first on this puck. They throw it out in front again. They've been doing it all night. And breaking now is Scott Croxall. Dump pass to number 27, and a nice defensive move there by the Dunlops. Over on the far side, number 18 breaking toward the net. That was, oh, sorry, didn't get the number on that. Garrett Winder throws to his defensive partner, and now just dumped out to center ice. Oh, heavy hit there. Now Peter McKellar stepping in for his teammate. I don't think there's going to be too much happening here. Peter McKellar is not exactly the guy to be cleaning up that kind of situation, but you got to stand up for your buddies. Probably coincidentals going to the box here, if anything. We'll have to wait and see. 5:12 left here in the first period. No, McKellar's not going to get anything. Nobody's going to get anything. Well, there you go. All right, face-off just outside the Dunlops line. Darren Doherty stepping in for Whitby, wins that. Garrett Winder has it now, throws it out for Doherty, not able to corral it, and goes all the way back to Craig Woods back on the point for Orillia. Goes in behind his own net. They're going to set up. Got one man really high, and there it is. He's in behind his defense. There's an opportunity. No, a nice opportunity, and didn't make much of it. Matt Salmon, number 91, was in behind his defenseman. Couldn't make anything happen. Referee Palm just indicating here we could have a cross-checking call coming up against Salmon, number 91 for the Tundra. So the face-off will go all the way down to the Tundra zone. It's going to be to the glove side of goaltender Renton. First power play opportunity, I believe, of the game for the Dunlops. Oh, hard shot on net there by number 21, Nate Brooks, and he likes to, he's already got one here tonight. He likes to fire them. Mike Pollock off his defense partner, just tipping it in to Shane Terry, and they're on the puck now. Really is going to try and clear, and they do. One man breaking out for Orillia. That's Travis Fuller. Trying to go wide, just throws it across the empty net, and Darren Doherty now, smart play, gives his team an opportunity to set up. 1:18 left in the power play for the Dunnies. Well, there's a nice breakout pass. Steve Thomas with the long pass up to McCauley, number 17. Dunnies really have nothing happening. They called it a high stick. I think the replay on that one would show that was maybe a little bit questionable, but we'll go with it. So that's going to bring the face-off outside the zone. Ready for the face-off. Fresh legs out there for the Dunnies as they are trying to make something happen here on their power play. Less than a minute left in the power play. Whitmarsh now has it, and he's going to throw it off to Eade, Chris Eade, in behind his net. Gets around the forechecker. Oh, there he is, big Peter McKellar moving in all by himself and goes around so easily. Just makes the defenseman look like he's absolutely standing still. And Breeze is right by him, but not able to fool goaltender Renton. Face off to the glove side of Renton. Won again by the Dunnies. Going to get it back to the point. Got an open man on this side. Right, return it over to Winder. It's into the corner. Dunnies just playing cat and mouse right now and trying to get a man free so they can get a good shot on net. 20 seconds left in the power play. Winder's got at the point. They're letting him move in free. Oh, he had Peter McKellar in his sights, not able to get it to him clearly. Chris Eag now to McKellar. He's going to fire it here. And there it goes up high off of a stick. Peter McKellar firing it. You know, there was some talk, I know last year about Peter McKellar, whether or not he was going to see the season through. And he said it was important for him that his kids get to see, have an opportunity to see what it is he does on the ice. And I'll tell you, we all benefit from that. Great, great hockey player, one of the top players in the league. There was one season, I think it was 2005, 2006, that Peter McKellar put 100 points on the board for the Whitby Dunlops, 51 goals, 49 assists, something along those lines. Not a bad season considering they only played 20 some odd games. That's actually a remarkable season no matter how you score that one up. Power play's over, even strength. Martin Cairns fighting for it in the corner. Dunnies now trying to get it up to Nate Brooks. Murray free, just taps it over the line. Trying to hit number 21, who is breaking, got it now, is Cornelison. And the Dunnies in over the line. Orillia clearing out the zone up to their own blue line. Hemmed in there by number 11 for the Dunnies, Dylan O'Neill. Scrambly here in center ice, nothing really happening. O'Neill taps it up. He's trying to get around Hodgson. Hodgson's a veteran of this league. He knows that move. Now into the corner with it there is McConaughey. Right out front for Murray free, and there's another shot. Oh, beautiful save there by Renton. Nice save on number 44, Carnelson. Wow, that was a quick move. And we got another player coming to the penalty box. Looks like a couple coming here. We got Lorne Tessier for Orillia, and I didn't see who it was for the Dunlops. Minute 47 left here in the first period. Wow, did that period ever go fast. Some great Allan Cup hockey action. I'll tell you, the NHL may be shut down, but we're right here to keep you entertained through the long, long Canadian winter. We got Sandy about to hit us in a couple of days. Speaking of hit, nice little one there by Steve Thomas, keeping his man away from the net. I'll tell you, if you want to get around Steve Thomas, you're going to have to do it honestly. And there's going to be some physical play involved. Dan Torres trying to get around his man, not able to. Thomas clears it across. Two offsetting cross-checking penalties. It was Murray free, number 10, who went in the box for the Dunnies. Just gets out over the line. Steve Thomas takes a hit there from number 11, Nevin Hamilton. Last minute to play in this period. Oh, and there's one thrown out front. Trying to corral it and get something happen is McConaughey, number 22 for Whitby. The body checking has been fairly substantial here in this first period. Very noticeable. Winder just tosses it in like a hot potato right now. Nobody wants it. And again, thrown in. Craig Woods going to fire it out. This time it's going to go to Cornelison. And Nate Brooks just tips it into the zone. Like I said, nobody seems to want this puck. 10 seconds left here in the opening frame. And it's just dumped in. Whitmarsh will stop it behind his net, give it to Cornelison. And it's going to be cleared out center ice. There it is, folks. The first period over. And the score, Orillia 1, Whitby 1. And that's the first period in the books. Allan Cup hockey action here on the Allan Cup Hockey Network. Welcome back to the Iroquois Park Arena in Whitby, Ontario for tonight's hockey action featuring the Orillia Tundras against the Whitby Dunlops. Just about to start second period action here. Score at the end of one period of play, 1-1. I think I got confused in the first period there. I thought Whitby had scored 2 goals. I don't know how I started thinking that, but 1-1 score here at the end of one period of play. We're just waiting for the players to come back out on the ice, and they'll be joining us here shortly. Just had a word with Mike Posevad. Mike might try and get up here and join us during the broadcast. Mike, if you're familiar with Allan Cup Hockey, coached the Norwood Vipers last year, and actually for the past several years. Mike has moved over as Director of Player Personnel for the Whitby Dunlops. I'll tell you, Whitby's putting out an all-out effort this year to try and bring home the championship. They've added, of course, some of the former Vipers I've been talking about: Darren Doherty, Chris Johnson, Steve Thomas, Murray Free. Also bringing in a gentleman with the experience of Mike Posevad has a real impact on the team as well. It looks like Whitby's trying to put a full court press on for this year. Here come the Orillia Tundra out onto the ice, and the Whitby Dunlops as well. So here we got team scoring leaders up for Whitby. Sorry, I missed that one from my producer, but we'll get that back up. There we go. Brett McConaughey, like I said, got off to a really good start. 2 goals and an assist already in this early part of the season. Dylan O'Neill, one of the young guns that they brought in for this season, 3 assists. 2 goals for Jason McCauley, Nate Brooks, 2, including one here tonight. Martin Cairns, 2 points, and Brent Vardy, Murray Free, Darren Doherty have all chipped in with a goal as well, and a few other names there rounding out. That's the team scoring leaders for the Whitby Dunlops. Like I said, Allan Cup Hockey tends to be a very high-scoring league. With us right now, Mike Posevad, Director of Player Personnel for Whitby Dunlops. Mike, how are you?
I'm great. How are you tonight?
Just fine. A little bit of a different locale for you.
Well, it's
not really.
A little different, a little the same. So a little bit like coming home, but yeah, it's nice to continue in the league for sure.
Now the Welland Whalers are in, but the Vipers are out for this season, 1-year hiatus. Whitby seems to be the beneficiary of that at this point, picking up players like Doherty, Johnson, Murray Free, Steve Thomas.
Yeah, obviously it's a big pickup for the team. You know, you don't. It's just a fortunate situation for Whitby. Unfortunate for the fans in Norwood, but you know, hopefully Whitby can get that Allan Cup they've been searching for.
Well, if you're going to make a concerted effort, these are some of the guys you'd like to bring in. Some scoring finesse, some toughness in Steve Thomas, and Chris Johnson just impressed the hell out of me last year. He seemed to do everything right.
Yeah, Chris is he's such a intense, you know, he's all over the place. He's such speed, and you can never have enough speed, so he's obviously a good addition for this team.
Now Peter McKellar is back for this year. I sort of suspected Peter might have been done last year, but he's back for another season. Good to see out there.
Yeah, Pete, I'm not sure how, you know, if he's going to have, I don't think he's going to have a full-time commitment.
Oh, there we go. A beautiful end-to-end rush for Whitby Dunlops. And there's one of the fellas we were talking about, Darren Doherty.
Well, Doherty's he's such an impact player. Every time he touches the puck, every time he's on the ice, there's the potential for some good things to happen. And there's a perfect example right there. And
he just rolled around the defenseman like the defenseman was standing still. That's second goal already in the early part of the season for Darren Doherty.
Yeah, he had a short-handed one last week. And, I mean, you can put Doherty out in any situation, and he's going to perform.
And McKellar must be excited to have some of these new additions to the team. They came close last year, Whitby did.
Yeah, they lost in overtime Game 7. That's pretty tough to swallow. So, you know, I think the team feels that with these few pickups that it gives them the ability to go over the top this year.
Very much so. What have we got in Welland? Have you had a chance to see them perform at all this year?
No, I didn't. They had their first game last night against Brantford, and they lost 7-3. And the shots are pretty heavily in favor of Brantford, 50-17, I think. So obviously, you know, it's going to take them a while to get their legs in this league. You know, just to see, you know, they have to go through the league once to see what the other teams are like and how what adjustments they have to make. But you know, this league's going to be very competitive this year, and we're all looking forward to it.
Delay penalty coming up here to the Tundra, right out in front. An opportunity there for the Dunlops, and we got a hooking call or high sticking call coming up to the Orillia Tundra, number 91, Matt Salmon. be in for 2 minutes or less. We'll see whether or not Whitby can put anything together here on the power play. It's a tough league, eh? It's not this kind of league that you can just move into and move right up to the upper echelons. There's a learning curve.
Yeah, there is, and I think they, with the players they have there in Wellington, from what I understand, there's a lot of, ex like Tier 2 and Junior B players. So it takes those players a while. You're playing against men now, and you just because you might have been a star in one of those other leagues, there's a lot of ex-pros, OHLers, university, whether it's Canadian or NCAA, a lot of quality players in this league. So it takes a while to get used to it.
And that's one of the interesting and unique aspects of this league. You can have a 22-year-old kid out here with a 45-year-old man playing with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
in too
well,
many
actually,
leagues.
this year, Mark Juris is back in the league. Well, he was for a little bit last year with Dundas, and Mark's the same age as I am. He'll be 49 after the new year. So,
wow!
But he still has those legs. He's still smooth, and that was like Vicarelli last year. Another guy that.
And he was an impact player last year.
Absolutely,
yeah.
Vicarelli,
there's another player for
exactly.
these Orillia Tundras.
Yeah,
here's McKellar.
That's a patented move by Pete McKellar. I've seen that one so many times on the bench on both sides of the ice, and that's a patented move for him trying to go upstairs.
A little bit easier sometimes being on the same bench as Peter McKellar than against him.
Oh, you'd always rather be on the bench with him than against him, that's for sure.
Listen, Mike, I know it's a busy night for you here. You've got a lot of that's happening for you during the game. I really appreciate you taking a few moments to come up here and join us in the broadcast booth. We're going to see what happens. Maybe we're going to be here throughout the course of the season doing weekly games, and maybe we can get you to come back and help us again a little bit later during the season.
Absolutely. Enjoy the game.
Thank you very much, Mike. Mike Posavad, Director of Player Personnel for the Whitby Dunlops. Mike used to coach the Whitby Dunlops and then moved over to the Norwood Vipers. We've got a 2-1 score now here for the Dunlops, just so I don't let things get too far out of hand. Steve Thomas keeps it in at the point. Gives it off to Dan Torres. Oh, there's one right out in front, and a hard shot there by Mike Pollock, but couldn't find the twine. It's going to go to Steve Thomas. Here's a deflected shot. Second deflection, and the rebound off of Renton goes into the corner, and number 25, Travis Fuller, clears it out. Still power play opportunity. 23 seconds left in the penalty. Joel Whitmarsh skates out, and of course no trapezoid here in Allan Cup hockey, so it's good old-fashioned let her loose, let her play, let her go. I'll tell you folks, it's a great brand of hockey they've got here in Allan Cup hockey. I've been following this level of hockey since the 1970s, actually going back to the late 1960s, and I don't think it's ever been in better hands than it is right now. We got a fight happening right in front of the net. That's Dan Torres, not totally unfamiliar with this aspect of the game. And the linesmen have both moved in, and each has taken a respective player. Got number 27 there, Shane Salmon for the Tundra. And just a quick little tussle. No harm, no foul. One of the Dunlops players was injured on the play. I didn't get to see it. I'm only here as a spectator. See if we get a replay on exactly what happened there. Going to the penalty box is Dan Torres, number 46 for Whitby. And we got the Whitby trainer out there right now. That'll either be Ashley Stainton or Jessica D. And who was it? Number 24, Mike Pollock, who was injured on the play. So a little bit of a confer at center ice, so the refereeing staff can figure out what's going to be called here by way of penalties. And Pollock looks like he's okay on the bench. Just to bring you up to date, 16:21 left here in the second period. 2-1 score now. I don't know what I was thinking there in the first period. 2-1 score now for the Dunlops. Ahead of Orillia. I'll tell you, power play opportunities at this level, very, very effective. 50% power play rating for the Dunlops to this point in the season. Mind you, it's young, but just to give you an idea of the kind of power that is available. Good turnout here at the Iroquois Park Arena. I'll tell you, if you're looking for something to do with your family, maybe your son or daughter plays on a hockey team and you'd like to have an opportunity to have that team exposed to some high-level quality hockey, Iroquois Park Arena on a Saturday night is the place to be. We know the NHL is not rolling this year, but Allan Cup hockey is in full swing. And the games, like I said, firebrand hockey, wide open, very offensive-minded, and a little bit of toughness thrown in there as well. Like I said, you got a good combination of ages here. You got kids 22, 23 years old, and you got, well, like Mike said, Mark Juris, 49, playing hockey. That's it. I'm strapping the pads on. I'm coming out of retirement. Referee Palm over at the visiting team bench explaining what's going on here. I see 5 up on the board for Orillia, and that's all I see. And might have been a result of high sticking on Pollock. All right, Doherty ready to take the face off. It's won there by Travis Fuller. Fuller tried to make a quick break down the length of the ice. Whitmarsh plays it. Winder back to his defense partner. That's Eade. Starting to move out slowly. Nate Brooks goes around his man. 5 minutes hit to the head. Oh, held in there beautifully at the point by Winder. Nice play to hold it in. Nate Brooks just gets the puck free to his playing partner. That's Darren Doherty. Doherty's floating around there in the center ice, not able to get the puck back, and is cleared by Orillia, and there goes Winder after it there. Change of players for Orillia, and here comes some fresh legs for the Dunlops as well. Now in over the line, that's Jason McCauley. Oh, he fired it high. Difficult spot for a goaltender to pick that up, but Renton had no problem with it. 2-1 lead here for the Whitby Dunlops. And we've got 4:05 left in this power play opportunity. Of course, Dunlops can score with impunity here. There's a shot. Oh, the rebound. McCauley tried to put it in the short side. Wasn't able to do it. Got McKellar in there as well. He's got the puck now. He knows what to do when it's down in this area of the net, let me tell you. McCauley trying to corral it. Back to the point. Orillia is trying to get on the loose pucks. McKellar just dumps it off to McCauley. McCauley's looking for a man out front. Not able to convert that. Oh, it goes back to the point to Steve Thomas, and they're chased out of the zone. Thomas over here to Cornelison. Buying a little bit of ice time, taken heavily into the boards there by number 21, Randy Johnson. Oh, an actual it could have been caught there for too many men, but the referees are turning a blind eye to that. McKellar's going to try and buy some time. He's hit hard and taken down. And he just dumps the puck back to Steve Thomas. Steve doesn't make too many mistakes back there, I'll tell you. McKellar just give and go. This play's looking really nice. Set up here, Dylan O'Neill. He's got McKellar back to the point. Here comes a shot. Jason McCauley right on net, and a nice pad save there by goaltender Renton as he covers the low part of the net. McKellar is going to be first on this puck. That goes by them. And Orillia sends it out of the zone. 2:34 left in the power play opportunity here for the Dunnies. We're at Iroquois Park Arena. Allan Cup hockey action here on the Allan Cup Hockey Network. Breaking in, that's McConaughey. McConaughey gets it back, not able to do anything with it there, and is dumped down the ice. Whitmarsh will get in on this one. Gives it off to Eade. Eade moving out slowly, turns back. And they give it up to McConaughey. Oh, nice pass over here on the side. Dunny's trying to go in toward the net. McLennan back to the point. Got Garrett Winder. He's just ready to wind up and let one go. Murray free right in front. They're not able to get the puck to him. And it's cleared down the ice off the boards. Minute and 40 left in the power play. Garrett Winder. 3 men at the line for the Dunnies. McLennan. Back to the point to Winder. Here it goes. Oh, nice stick hand save by goaltender Renton. Murray free. It's at the half boards. Oh, they faked the pass. McLennan back on the point. Eade up high. Goaltender Renton has that, and there it is. 12:34 left here in the second period of play. 2-1 for real this time. 2-1 for Whitby. A nice close game here. Fast action. Game's almost half over, and it seems like it just started. Back to the action here. Going back for it for Whitby is Mike Pollock, so obviously not too badly hurt. Over on the far side, in over the line, looks like it might be Martin Kierans. Gets a hard shot on net, and that was a nice save there. That was a close one. Here, this is going to move right out front for Darren Doherty. There he goes, and a shot on net, and Renton has that stopped. Still on a power play here. Oh, and Doherty was going for the net, and he was taken out of the play from behind. Shane Terry picks the puck up nicely off the boards for Darren Doherty. He's got some speed, outside speed. There he goes for Brooks. Brooks winds up and gives full effort there, and it's up into the screen. And I think that one's going to be coming back for a face-off. Face-off would be to the stick side of Renton. Taking the face-off, Chris Johnson for the Dunlops wins it back to Eade. Over on the far side, deflected shot, a rebound opportunity as well, not able to get it over Renton. Renton has been a real force out there. He's played extremely well, had a lot of shots. Wish we had a shot clock and could tell you how many shots it's been. As the weeks go by, we'll get a little bit sharper on what's going on here and maybe try to keep that information on the fly. There's Jason McCauley, a nice hard shot from far out. Not going to beat Renton from that kind of distance. Back to the point, Martin Kierans holds it in. Backhand pass to McCauley. He's got Peter McKellar with him. He uses that big body so well. Oh, there we go, a screen shot from the far side for the Dunnies. And that one snuck through Renton's feet. We'll have to have a look at the replay on that one. Goes back to Kierans. Into McCauley. McKellar uses his big body. And it looks like number 16 for Whitby. That'd be Chris Johnson. Firing it in. 3-1 lead, 11:01 here in the second period. And that'll be it for the power play opportunity. Gavin Hodgson going back to his bench. Give assist to McKellar and McCauley, and yes, it was indeed Chris Johnson, number 16, picking up another goal for the Dunnies. And once again, that Norwood Vipers influence being felt here tonight by the Orillia Tundra. This is going to be a very good turn. Missed opportunity there as Salmon was in the clear, but they couldn't see him. Nobody could get the puck to him. And around behind the net, and Whitmarsh was sharp on that occasion as is picked up there by Dan Torres. Fresh from that little tussle. Orillia steals it. And there we go. Beautiful goal out in front, from right out in front by number 21, Randy Johnson. Miscue there by the Dunnies that gave up the loose puck. And before you know it, it's in the net. Just can't make mistakes. At this level, these guys will be jumping all over it. Give the goal to Randy Johnson, number 21. We'll wait and see who the assists go to on that one. Might be an assist for number 91, Matt Salmon. We'll have to wait and see. Face off at center ice, won again by the Dunnies. That was Dylan O'Neill won that. Give assist to 18 and 9, Oliver and Ewan McDonald. Dunnies cleared out. That's going to be blown down. No, it isn't, because the Dunnies pick up the puck, and Renton just carefully glides it off to the side of his net, not wanting to take any chances. 3-2 score here. Dunnies out in front. Murray Free chips it into the zone. Kearns has that, or Hodgson rather. Clearing it out. Orillia coming in over the line. Breaking in, but not able to get anything on the net was number 15, Kyle Begley. Quick breakout here, 2-on-1 for the Dunnies. This is Jason McCauley. Oh, just a little wide of the net. Oh, Murray Free tried to tuck it in the corner. No such luck. Steve Thomas backhands it into the corner. It goes to Murray Free. He's got McCauley out front. There we go, O'Neill, and it's just tossed in. Goaltender Renton holds that. He's not going to let go, not with two Dunnies on his doorstep. Tell you, we got some nice music happening in between plays. Good turnout, nice audience here in Whitby, as it always is. But I'll tell you, if you want a great bargain for you and your family, maybe your kids, think about taking in an Allan Cup Hockey League match. Teams in Dundas, Welland, Brantford, Orillia, and Whitby. And we're hoping next year to be back up in action in Norwood. Tell you more about the Norwood story in a few minutes. Interesting town. 1,300 people, and they often turn out 1,000 people for their hockey games. Just unbelievable hockey support town. And you wouldn't think, I mean, you look at the other cities that are, here's a break for Brooks. Oh, nice, smart play, but he just wasn't able to pick up the loose puck and get in on net. Number 16 in over the line for Orillia. Nothing comes of that. Whitmarsh makes the save. Two-man break coming out now for Whitby. As I was saying, they've got such a successful franchise in Norwood. It's unfortunate they weren't able to operate this year, but we are hoping to have them back next season. 6-team league, that sounds just about perfect to me. This looks like Darren Doherty breaking out quickly. Peter McKellar on the wing, and he's not going to miss that corner very often. A nice quick wrist shot by Peter McKellar, number 8, your Dunlops captain. And give an assist there to Doherty, and we'll wait to see who gets the other assist as well. 4-2 now for your Dunlops over Orillia. Let's have a look at the replay on this goal. Man, that man can shoot the puck. Remember, he got 100 points in one season, and they generally play 24 to 28 games in their season. To get 100 points at this level, so just a single assist there goes to Darren Doherty. He's having a great night here. A couple points on the board for him, maybe even better. And icing call against the Tundra is going to be brought back to the Tundra zone. Yes, sir, that's what Doherty does. And this is going to be a dynamic hockey team this year with Doherty, Peter McKellar, Jason McCauley, Shane Terry. You got a lot of scoring power on this team. Chris Johnson, like I said, he just never seems to make mistakes out there. Great young hockey player. It's cleared out, back in by Cornelison. And Orillia is now slowly starting to move out. That's Ewan McDonald to Salmon. Salmon just dumps it into the zone. Whitby moving slow, cautious here. Nice little forward pass. Not able to corral it was number 16, Chris Johnson. So it's going to go all the way back to the Whitby end. We've got 6:57 left in the second period. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast tonight. The Orillia Tundras against the Whitby Dunlops. 2012-2013 Allan Cup Hockey action. Face off won again by the Dunnies. I'd say they have a slight edge through the evening to this point. Up to McKellar on the side boards. Here's an opportunity. Fighting for it, McCauley. Garrett Winder moved up from his defensive position to be third man in on that play. Here comes big Peter McKellar with that long reach of his. Just trying to look some information. 6'2", 200 pounds. He looks bigger than 6'2". He plays like he's 6'4". Really does. Okay, quick break here for the Dunnies. Got 3 men in. Going wide on the outside, right back into the slot. Oh, a nice pass out in front, and taking the shot there was Cornelison on a pass by McConaughey. Save by Brad Renton, goaltender for the Tundra. 4-2 lead for the Dunlops. Yeah, so like we were saying, NHL doesn't want to put their act together. We're right here bringing you Saturday night action here on the Allan Cup Hockey Network. Steve Thomas chasing one down. He's going to let his defense partner Pollock pick that one up. Throws it over to Thomas. Thomas takes the hit. Always does. Oh, nice play by Pollock. Thomas, penalty coming up to Steve Thomas. Going to be a roughing call there. Took his man out with a little bit more enthusiasm perhaps than the occasion might have called for. Steve Thomas, number 32, heading to the box. Here's an opportunity for Orillia to get back in this game. They're down by 2. Power play opportunity, face off to the stick side of Whitmarsh. Kearns has it, tries to clear the zone. There's a roughing call against Steve Thomas. Now number 19, Shoebridge, throws the puck back into his own zone. Here they come in over the line. You got 4 Tundras up on the zone. They're after the loose puck. And Kearns tries to clear it, not hard enough. It's going to be Kyle Begley now in behind the net. Back to Begley. No, not this time. And it's held against the backboards by Martin Kearns. I got a feeling this is going to be a fun season. Face off to the stick side of Whitmarsh. He's played a solid game in there. I don't think he's had as many shots as Renton has. I'll tell you, Renton has got an impressive little piece of leather on his left hand. Well, there was a tip opportunity in front for the Tundra. They weren't able to connect with it. Now in the corner. 3 men in the corner fighting for it. It's going to come back to the point. Well, there's a hard shot deflected off to the side. On the puck now is number 14, Jameson Robinson. Throws it in behind Dunlop's net. Now out in front. Oh, there was an opportunity. The goalie did not see that, I guarantee it. Shoebridge taking that shot, but it hit the goaltender and stayed out. Still 4-2 for the Dunlops. Some great forechecking there by O'Neill. Again, one of the young guns that they brought up to the team. This fellow's only 22 years old. Plays with a great deal of enthusiasm. Breakout now for the Tundra. Still got a manpower advantage, 20 seconds, but Martin Kearns cuts the play off. And he's going to hold it in the corner, and it's back to the point, held in there by number 4 for Orillia. Oh, nice hit delivered in the corner. Craig Woods has it right out in front. Deflected. Rebound opportunity, just misses the corner. And that's it for the power play. Steve Thomas back out on the ice, and he's after that loose puck. He's got 2 men breaking. If he can get it up, and this is going to be an icing call here. They just couldn't quite get over center ice with it. 3:42 left in the second period. 4-2 lead for the Whitby Dunlops over the Orillia Tundra. I don't think I said Orillia Terriers once tonight. I had a habit of doing that. Of course, Terriers, an earlier rendition of a senior AAA team in Orillia. That might have been the team that Claire Alexander played for. If you remember back to those horror days when the Toronto Maple Leafs were ruled by Harold Ballard, and he decided Claire Alexander should be playing in the NHL, not in Allan Cup hockey. So many interesting stories come out of this league. 3 men on 1 for the Tundra, not able to connect with the pass. They still got 3 men up front. Oh, Whitmarsh just blocks it out of his zone, and taking a stick there in the face is Garrett Winder. And we got a high sticking call coming up against number 16, Darren Salmon. Darren Salmon's going to get 2 minutes for high sticking. So the face-off will be coming all the way down to the Orillia end. 3:04 left in the second period. And another power play opportunity here for the Dunlops. Let's see who we got taking the face-off here for the Dunnies. Yep, Darren Doherty, just as I suspected it might be. Back to Winder. It was indeed a high sticking call. There's one for Doherty, and a nice wrist shot on the net, and Renton moves right out. He's got the whole blue ice covered. Very tough to put one behind a goalie when he's that far out. Nice quick wrister there by Darren Doherty. Doherty wins another face-off. Back to Winder. Over on the far side to his defense partner. That might be Pollock over there. In the corner, right out in front for McCauley. And breakout here for Fuller. For the Tundra, they're just going to flop it down the ice, and we're going to have the Dunlops regrouping to see if they can put a march together here. Now, nicely cut off along the boards, Nate Brooks. Nice play there by Shoebridge for the Tundras. The Tundras keeping it tight out there, not letting Whitby get too much happening. Shane Terry drops back to the point. Puck's going to be coming his way. Here it is. Back to Shane Terry. Garrett Winder's ready to go. So is Nate Brooks over on the far side. Another shot for Nate Brooks. Gets his own rebound. And there's one cleared out of the zone, and they're going to call it a hand pass as Shane Terry tried to knock down the loose puck with his hand. So less than 2 minutes left in the second period. 44 seconds left in the power play opportunity. Some fresh legs coming out on the ice. Eden about to drop the puck. It goes back to Steve Thomas. Boy, I've been watching Steve Thomas for a number of years. You can't but be impressed by the way he plays this game. Quick break there for McConaughey. It's taken into the boards. Back to the half boards, coming back to the point here to Steve Thomas, over to the other side to Ede, back to Thomas, he's going to let one go. There it is, it's in the net. It's in the net, and I think it went all the way through. We'll have to get a replay on that, but I think that one will go to Steve Thomas, number 32, for your Dunlops. As McConaughey goes into the corner, get the puck. It's on the half boards. Goes back to Steve Thomas. Steve steps up. Over to Ede. Ede will get an assist on that. It might have been deflected. Give assist to Chris Ede and Brett McConaughey on the goal by, yes sir, number 32, Steve Thomas. So the former Norwood Vipers are standing tall, just like we thought they would here tonight for their new team, the Dunnies. And Orillia is feeling the effects of it. 5-2 lead now for the Dunlops. Less than a minute to go here in the second period. Here's a breakout opportunity. McKellar wasn't able to pick up the pass, and it's going to go the length of the ice for icing. Be brought all the way back to the Dunnies zone. We're bringing you live action here on Allan Cup Hockey Network. My name is Dan Rourke, bringing you the play-by-play. And stay tuned. We're going to be doing this on a regular basis, bringing you games of the week, I hope they got the dancer down there. Get the dancer. Oh, yeah. Rocking it out at the Iroquois Park Arena in Whitby, Ontario. Quick break here for the Dunnies. They're going to try and make something else happen. Now, bear in mind, there's a nice hit from behind on Eade. And we got a couple guys looking at each other, a little bit of stick work. You got Salmon and Eade, and now Steve Thomas, of course, stepping in like he'll do time after time after time. And there's the stick by number 91, Salmon, again. Trying to break through the last second, number 18 for Orillia. Nothing happening on that play, and that's the end of the second period. So after 2 periods of play, 5-2 lead for the Dunlops over the Orillia Tundras. Starting to get a little bit testy out on the frozen pond. We'll be back with third period action here at Iroquois Park Arena, and we'll just make sure everybody gets off the ice safely, eh? Some jawing going on there and some spectator involvement. You get your money's worth when you come out to an ACH game. All right, third period action coming up shortly here at Iroquois Park Arena. Back to Iroquois Park Arena on a beautiful Saturday. What did I say? Beautiful Saturday night. Of course, we got Hurricane Sandy, or the remnants of it, on our way. Got the NHL on shutdown, but Allan Cup Hockey's here to keep you entertained throughout the winter of 2012-2013. My name's Dan Rourke, bringing you the play-by-play of the action here tonight between the Orillia Tundras and the hometown Whitby Dunlops. We're at Iroquois Park Arena in Whitby. I got Kyle Montpetit. How did I do on that, Kyle?
It wasn't too bad. It's definitely been worse.
Kyle's a player for the Orillia Tundra, and you're on injury status. You got hurt in a game last night in Dundas, I understand.
Yeah, last night in Dundas. Just one of those unfortunate accidents that caused me to miss the game tonight. So hopefully regroup and be ready for next weekend.
Now, you and I had a chance to talk just for a couple of minutes. You played on a team. What was the team you played on last year?
The Alliston Hornets.
Yeah. And just of interest to people from this area, you were the team that beat the Campbellford Rebels out of the Schmaltz Cup competition.
Yes, we were. After being down 3-0 in a tough series, we managed to come back last year and put them out and move on to the finals.
I'll tell you, something like that, a run like that the Rebels had last year, they just captured the imagination of everybody in the community. You say you're from the Picton area, so you know a little bit about our area out Campbellford Way.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Born and raised in Picton, and that's where I grew up playing hockey. That's home for me.
Now, you're one of the younger fellas out here on the ice.
Yeah, I am. I'm 22 myself, one of the youngest players on the team.
I don't know if you know it, but there's a guy on your team named John Veccarelli who's old enough to be your grandfather. Tell him I said that, eh?
Will do.
How does it feel going out playing against full-grown men? Is it challenging?
It is definitely, especially after the last couple of years, being one of the older guys in the league that playing in Junior C. It's definitely a different game. These guys are a lot bigger, a lot stronger. So I'm kind of starting off being a rookie again. So I just got to work my way up. And
they all know the ins and outs of the game, eh?
Yeah, exactly. It's a much more thinking man's game now at this point.
Very much so.
Yeah, definitely, versus all speed. It's a lot more thinking.
And I made the point several times throughout the course of the evening. You've got a good group of young players coming out of junior hockey that go right to this level, and you've also got guys moving down from the NHL or Central Hockey League, American Hockey League, European hockey that have come back home and are playing hockey at a very high level.
Yep, no, that's definitely correct. It's a very skilled league. I'm here to learn a lot, hoping to improve my game quite a bit.
Pretty steep learning curve to move into a league like this, isn't it?
Yes, it definitely is. Coming out of junior, think you know quite a bit about the game until you get talking to these guys and you play against them. It's a real eye-opener.
Nice shot on net there by Shane Terry. Was deflected out of the way, I think, by number 2, Gavin Hodgson. Plays in behind the Orillia net. Now moving out slowly with it is Travis Fuller. Out to center ice. Nice little pass along to number 11. That's Nevin Hamilton. But nothing happening here. Not able to get around the Whitby defense. That's Steve Thomas taking his man up against the boards. Now, what position do you play, Kyle?
I'm a defenseman.
And is it a physical position in this league?
It's hit or miss. When you're chasing the puck down, some guys, they try and stick check you, whereas other guys take the body. It definitely plays to be one of the younger guys and have some wheels versus some of the older guys.
Now, when are you expecting to be back on the ice?
Tuesday night we'll have practice, so a light skate, possibly hard on how I'm feeling, and then be back for the weekend.
What is it that makes a team like Alliston so good? What do you think is the basis behind it? Now that team's been at the top of the game, 5 years in a row, 6 years in a row?
When I came in the first year, 5 years ago, they had a really good group of guys, a good base that they had been building up over the years. That year, luckily for myself, they started clicking, and as I came in halfway through the year from Couchining Terriers, they were doing very well.
Good timing, eh?
Yeah.
For you?
Definitely. So my 5 years playing there, we always had a good group of guys returning, lots of experience, very skilled players, and it was a great run for myself playing there the last 5 years and 5 Schmaltz Cup appearances.
The supremacy in that league is determined by the winner of the Schmaltz Cup. How many times did Alliston win that?
2 years out of my last 5 with them, so
But always in the running.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We were always one of the teams high up in the rankings, and we were always a favorite when I was there to at least win it and make it there.
Now, I've got a correction I'm going to have to make. I'll tell you, it's really interesting with social media happening these days. Such a difference from 20, 30, 40 years ago. I'm aging myself. I made an error in calling the goaltender for Orillia. I received the wrong information at the start of the game. What a save there by Joel Whitmarsh on number 19, Kevin Shoebridge. Fantastic kick save. I had information that it was Renton in net. Indeed, in net for Orillia tonight is Dan Earls. Same number 30, just I was giving out the wrong name. So as good a game as I was calling Renton having played, he didn't do a thing to earn it. It was Dan Earls all the way. So we'll go with that the rest of the evening. Dan Earls, number 30 in net for the Orillia Tundra. Shot on net there, saved by Whitmarsh. We've played just over 2 minutes here in the third period. 5-2, what do you think? Do the boys have it in them?
They've got a hole to dig out of here. It's been a good end-to-end game so far. Both teams playing very well defensively. It's hard to get to that net. Both teams are keeping the puck away from the front of their net. So we'll see. Maybe a couple of lucky bounces.
I'll tell you, one of the exciting things about Allan Cup hockey is how volatile the scoring can be. We saw an example of it here the last game against Dundas with Whitby, where Dundas scored 3 goals in 30 seconds and put themselves right back into the game. So you can never count a team out. Certainly a 3-goal lead is never enough in this league.
No, certainly not. Last night, us going into the third period, tied 2-2 with Dundas, and the final being 7-3. So 6 goals scored in the third period. Like it, just like you said, it can really turn around. And
that's typical Allan Cup hockey. Yeah, absolutely.
That's something I'm going to have to learn.
Nice little arena there in Dundas, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's got a old school character, but they've updated it. Very nice, very well lit. I enjoyed playing there. Smaller ice surface, so.
Yes, very intimate.
Yes, definitely. Everyone seems to be right on top of each other. So.
And their game is designed toward that purpose, for sure. Murray Free now breaking out of his own pass to Shane Terry. In over the line, fakes the shot, throws it out in front, hoping for a deflection by Murray Free. And it goes off into the corner. Giveaway there to Darren Doherty, the last person you want to give it away to. Breaking out now for the Tundras, Darren Salmon, one of 3 Salmon brothers. The Salmon are running, as it were. Oh, a hard shot there. Really quick snapper. Just missed the top corner. Trying to see who that was who had that quick wrister. Darren Doherty, of course. Delay offside. Stopped in behind the net by Earls. Dan Earls. Quick breakout pass over on the far side. Orillia dumps it into the zone. That's Tyler Minnie did that and threw it in for Orillia. Whitby's all over them on the boards, giving them possession on the boards, but not letting them come out. Now it's cleared out. Doherty not able to pick that up, and the puck is just loose at center ice area. Nate Brooks got an open man at Shane Terry's with Darren Doherty. Oh, yes! Oh, he roofs it! Shane Terry just absolutely rifles one to the top part of the net over the top of goaltender Earls. Let's have a look at the replay on this one. Earls just taking a minute to collect himself there. He got beat on that, and he's got a good glove hand too. But it was in just one of those awkward spots, just above the head. Very difficult to pick up. Here comes the replay. Shane Terry. It was definite screen shot. 6-2 lead now for the Dunnies over the Terrier. I knew I was going to do it sooner or later at one point during the night. The Tundras. They used to be the Terriers. Yes. Long time ago, before you would know. All right, break in here for the Whitby Dunlops, going straight toward the net. He's going to try and drop pass, and nothing happening there. That was number 16, Chris Johnson, another former Norwood Viper, putting in a great performance here for the Dunlops tonight. Orillia now is looking a little bit slow and labored with their movements. A 6-2, being on the wrong end of a 6-2 score will do that to the legs. That'll be Peter McKellar trying to come up the boards. Big Peter McKellar, he stopped there. Now Orillia coming back. Oh, nice dipsy doodle. 2, 3. Finally a shot on net, and Wishmarsh has that. That was number 19, Kevin Shoebridge. So you think you'll be back in action, Kyle, next week?
Yeah, next weekend's my plan. I believe we're at home against Brantford and then on the road against Welland. So 2 teams I'll have a chance to play the first time against. And that's my plan. I'll be back by then. Nice
of you to take a few minutes out and join us up here in the broadcast booth. We hope to see you later on in the season. Maybe next time we get to call a game with the Orillia Tundras, I'll be calling out your name as one of the 3 stars of the game.
I sure hope so. Thanks for having me.
It was great having you. Pleasure to meet you, Kyle.
Nice to meet you, too.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right in front, there's one of the Salmon brothers turned aside. Number 91, that was Matt Salmon, couldn't convert. Dunny's now quickly breaking 3 men into the zone. McLennan, he's one of them. Mike Pollock directing traffic down at the blue line. Here come the Tundra. 1 man all by himself, nothing happening there, and McLennan turns now quickly with it for Torres. A little scrambly, and it's in over the line. McLennan, he's got McConaughey out in front, can't get the puck to him. Cutting it off there was number 4, Lauren Tessier. Dunlop's turning inside the zone. You can just feel the air's been let out of the Tundra bag. They are not skating with the same authority that they were in the second period, and Whitby has certainly put their stamp on this game. 6-2 lead here in the third. Actually, we're down to 13 minutes left in the game. Murray Free skating like the wind to get to that free puck, going wide on the outside. Fires one toward the net, and Earls was out blocking off the angle. Over on the far side, that's Scott Proxel, taken out of the play by Eade. Oh, and right in front of the net. We're going to have a roughing call against number 16, Darren Salmon. And I've got to admit, I didn't see it. Not even sure I saw it on the replay. Yes, I did. That was Martin Kearns, number 2, who took that the roughing to the head. And in the penalty box for 2 minutes or less is one of the Salmon boys. This is number 16, Darren Salmon. Their father is the coach, head coach Randy Salmon. He's got 3 of his boys out here on the team. You got Matt, number 91, Shane, number 27, and Darren, number 16. Darren being in the penalty box. Oh, giveaway there inside the Dunlop zone. There was Garrett Winder, gave it away. Nate Brooks dumps it off. Out to center ice. Darren Doherty's going to gain the zone, drop it to Terry. Terry over on the far side to Garrett Winder. He's got a good shot from back there. He lets it go, and goaltender Earls makes the save. Rebound's going to out front there for Shane Terry. Oh, he couldn't quite put it in the corner. Doherty on the loose puck. Off to Eade at the point. Winder winds up and lets it go. Misses the net. Chris Eade looking for an open man. It's going to come back to Shane Terry. Over to Winder to Terry. Terry's looking around. Oh, nice passing here by the Dunlops. They're eating up the clock, and they're just going to wait for the perfect opportunity. Here's the free man in front. Is Darren Doherty. Rebound opportunity. Shane Terry, 87, puts it in the net. Give an assist to Darren Doherty and probably number 4, Chris Eade. Goaltender Earls just not quite able to get that rebound. Goes to Eade, back at the point. It's going to dump it off to Shane Terry. Terry's off to the side, right out in front. Doherty, shot on net, rebound, Shane Terry, goal. 7-2 for the Whitby Dunlops. Give assist to Doherty and Eade on the goal by Shane Terry, number 87 for the Dunlops. 7-2 lead now. Here comes, beautiful pass there by number 16. Chris Johnson found an open man on the far side. That was Peter McKellar that he found. Peter wasn't able to put it in the net. You won't find him missing the net too often from that position. He's a master at that position beside the net. There goes Steve Thomas, gets on that loose puck right away. Of course, that's what winning and losing games always comes down to. Who's the first on the puck? And close call at the line, but offside there for Orillia on that rush. So we've got, let's have a look, 11:07 left here in the third period. You're listening to Allan Cup Hockey here on the Allan Cup Hockey Network. Game of the week. We'll give you some information a little bit later as to next week's game. Breaking out, Jason McCauley just dumps it into the zone. Goaltender Earls stops it there and gives it off to Tessier. Tessier now moving slowly. You never like to see a defenseman go right in front of his net like that. Pollock takes puck off of his man. Following up the play is 85 Croxall. Now the Dunnies, they're just going for more. Here we got something happening inside the zone. Steve Thomas and Steve Thomas just firing rights one after another, right into the face of Darren Salmon, number 16. I'll tell you, Salmon will think twice before he goes up against Steve Thomas again. Thomas just firing right-handers at him. 10:40 left in the period. Steve's going to head to the players' bench. I said at the beginning of the game, Steve Thomas adds a little bit of grit. And I think it's fair to say that Whitby could have done with a little bit of grit over the years, and they certainly got it now in number 32. Some real character standing up there for his teammates, and referee Palm coming over to the penalty box to relay some information. Coming in to sit out for Steve Thomas is Murray Free, number 10. 2-minute penalty up on the board for the home side. We'll have to wait for the official on that. Just over half a period left here in Whitby at the Iroquois Park Arena. Man advantage for Orillia. I know they'd like to get back in this game, but you got a long way to go. Here's an opportunity right out in front for number 11. 2 shots at it. Whitmarsh has them both. McConaughey getting manhandled, but comes out with the puck. Oh, Whitmarsh grabs that one coming out from behind the net. Such a dangerous position to have the puck come out in front. You always have to watch. There we got folks dancing in the audience. Good crowd here, like I said, tonight. Taking in Allan Cup hockey action here in Whitby at the Iroquois Park Arena. Home of the Whitby Dunlops. Face-off won again by Whitby. I've been saying that all night long. And thrown out of the zone by Cornelison. Steve Cornelison. Orillia has it behind their own net, starting out slowly. That's number 15, Kyle Begley. Oh, it's cut off by Doherty. Goes around his man. He's got another man with him, but he's going straight to the net. And Doherty taken heavily into the boards. Orillia is going to come out of it with the puck. And over the line for number 11, Dipsy Doodling, trying to buy a little bit of time, get some open ice. Got the man in front. Penalty coming up here to the Dunlops. And Captain Peter McKellar touches the puck. We're going to have a tripping call here against the Dunnies. Be a 2-man advantage coming up as Captain Peter McKellar heads over to the penalty box. 2-man advantage for Orillia. Let's see if they can put something on the board, make something happen here. Give themselves something to build upon for the next time they are up against the Dunlops in Whitby. Oh, face-offs won, but they're not able to hold it in the zone. It just gets by Lauren Tessier. Now turning, Craig Woods gains the zone, throws it into the corner. Whitmarsh is going to get out and play that. It's cut off by number 18, Ryan Oliver, but the Dunnies managed to clear it out of the zone all the way down the ice. Goaltender Earls off to the corner. Here comes a breakout for Tundras. Tessier right over here for Woods. Nice floating pass. Nice setup on the shot there for Craig Woods, who has the puck now. Going to give off over into the corner for Salmon, one of the Salmon brothers there. That's Matt Salmon, number 91. Winders on the puck there, not able to get to it. Coming out with it is Oliver. Back to the corner. One player back on for the Dunnies. 1-man advantage right now, and that's out of play. We're going to have a stoppage. Face off to the stick side of goaltender Joel Whitmarsh. I hope that is Joel Whitmarsh in the Whitby net. It'd be nice to get one of the 2 goalies right. Like I said, my correction there, Dan Earls is tending goal, and very well done during the first 2 periods at least here for Orillia. Maybe not the best 3rd period, but Whitby starting to just walk away with this one. Still 1-man advantage, 8:33 left here in the 3rd period. 7-2 lead for the Dunlops. Fired to the point, held in there by Orillia. It's up in the air, floating around, and now shot down the length of the ice by Whitby. First man in, Jason McCauley with the forecheck for Whitby. 5 men back for Orillia. Here they come. Oh, went right into the strength. And, of course, lost the puck. Earls holds it back there, and picking it up now is number 14, Jason Robinson. Robinson, nice little dust-off pass from his side. Orillia just not skating with authority here and really taking advantage, creating open ice for themselves. There was a hard shot, just missed the top corner. Whitmarsh had the corner covered with his glove, but it was just wide. And now it could have been a call there coming up against Whitby, but they got away with one. McKellar's back out. Here he comes. Peter McKellar fakes a shot, cuts right in toward the net, gets his own rebound. Second rebound, just misses the top corner. Didn't miss it by much, I'll tell you, a couple of inches. Now out front for Peter McKellar, not able to corral the pass, and it goes loose to Shoebridge, Kevin Shoebridge for the Tundras. Tell you, it's great to see a franchise that should have been offside, but they'll let him go away with that. One of the great all-time franchises. You can go back many, many years. Orillia has had franchises in senior AAA hockey. I think going back to the Orillia Terriers, of course, of the early 1970s. Now as the Tundras, and the franchise just gets better every year out there in Orillia, more competitive every year, and better quality of players coming along. Some of their mainstays, Vecchiarelli, I'm thinking of, not with them here tonight. Leland Gawley, I'm trying to think of another player, and his name escapes me right at the moment. Another one of their top players from last year, not out on the ice here tonight for Orillia. So, but that is somewhat the nature of Allan Cup hockey. Oh, Darren Doherty taken heavily to the ice there by number 17. That's Tyler Minnie. Nice hit on Darren Doherty. And Minnie now over the ice. Pollock tried to return the favor. And with the loose puck is O'Neill. Dylan O'Neill. Look at him skate out there. These young guys, they're just gunning. Some great wheels out there. Pollock picks it up in front of his own net. Dishes off to Shane Terry. Gains the center ice line and just dumps it in. Goes for a change. Oh, right out in front. Beautiful pass there to number 22, McConaughey. And they're trying to get it to him again. Referee's letting a little bit go here. 7-2 score. These are not crucial plays. As Gavin Hodgson, an old vet for Orillia, just dumps it in. Whitmarsh had that all the way. Now Cairns picks it up from behind his net. None the worse for a little altercation a little bit earlier. Off to the bench with Martin Cairns. Nice pass out in front. Whitby's got it. Dan Torres not able to unload his shot. Now a quick break for Fuller with the Tundra. Here they come, break it out quickly. O'Neill dishes off to Eade. Eade's looking for somebody to give it to. He's looking for a little bit of help. Oh, they got McKellar free. This is, I don't know, it's not, I wouldn't say Peter McKellar is at full stride yet. He's just not quite the Peter McKellar of last year or the year before, but it's still early in the season, and I think we're going to see great things out of him this year. He's got to be rejuvenated, having Darren Doherty stepping up to his line. Jason McCauley now after the free puck has it, tries to avoid the hit from Tessier. Right out in front, Winder's moved up from his defensive point position and throws it into the corner. Chris Johnson, he's wheeling around there from McKellar. Goes through to Winder. Just throws it off into the corner. McKellar in his office. Not able to get it out in front. Here comes Orillia. Number 11, Nevin Hamilton, taken gently to the boards. And we got her winding down here. 3:44 left in the third period. 5-goal lead for the Dunlops over the Orillia Tundra. Penalty coming up to the Dunlops. Peter McKellar trying to suck his man into a retaliation. It's not going to happen. And referee Palm calls the slash on Peter McKellar, number 8. So 3:23 left in the period. An opportunity here for some stats to go up on the board for Orillia. McKellar obviously getting a little bit frustrated with the way he's being manhandled out there. And sometimes you just got to make a statement. Statement made. Got to give a big thank you to Kyle Monpetit for coming and helping us here in the broadcast booth tonight. Also, Mr. Mike Posavad, Director of Player Personnel for the Whitby Dunlops, for coming up and sharing some of his insights into the game. It'd be great over the course of the season to get Mike up here every now and then, because you're just not going to find a more knowledgeable guy when it comes to Allan Cup hockey than Mike Posavad. So my thanks to both of them for helping us with our broadcast here tonight. And hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed. If this is your first time watching Allan Cup hockey action live, I think you're going to be back with us again. I hope you will. Hope you enjoyed what we had to offer here tonight. You know, with the NHL in yet another hiatus, it's getting a little bit tiresome. You got some good, honest hockey happening out here. You've seen it happening here, some high scoring, some heavy hitting. There's been a little bit of a tussle every now and then, even a fight. We've had a little bit of everything. We got the dancing fan down near the boards. Got a little bit of everything that you'd have at an NHL game, but little of the cost and 100% of the honest effort. Penalty coming up here, I believe, to the Dunnies. Nice save by Joel Whitmarsh. 2:10 left on the clock, 47 seconds left in the penalty to McKellar. And we got a tripping call. I'm sorry, it was against Orillia. Tripping call to number 14, Jason Robinson. So that'll even things up out on the ice for the time being. And we're just winding it down here at the Iroquois Park Arena. My name's Dan Rourke. Enjoyed doing the broadcast here for you tonight. I hope you're going to be with us next week. And we're going to try and build on this and see if we can't bring you a season's worth of great hockey here with Allan Cup Hockey. These Whitby Dunlops went to Game 7 last year, losing in overtime to the eventual league winners, Dundas Real McCoys. That's a tough loss to get over. But I think the rejuvenated spirit created with the infusion of the Norwood Vipers players, you've got an awesome hockey team here in Whitby, and I think they're going to be making some noise this year. Of course, we all think back to the 1958 Whitby Dunlops. I think it was 1958. The ones that went on to become world champions. Nice save there by Whitmarsh and on the rebound. $1:28 left here in the third. Nate Brooks breaks out here on the left wing. He's going to curl back. He's got McKellar. Oh, nice feed from Darren Doherty. McKellar was going for the corner. Goaltender Earls cut him off on that one. Nice save by Earls. It's a close game for two periods, but the Dunnies have begun to put it away here in the third, and it's pretty much a foregone conclusion here. It's going to be a victory for the Dunnies. 1 minute to go. Orillia just fires it down the ice. Of course, they're short a man. They can do that, and Whitmarsh hands it off. We're just going to finish out the last few minutes of play here. Let's see if we can get one more stat on the board. Dan Torres quickly over the line, comes to a stop at the half boards, throws it out in front for Shane Terry. Back to Torres. He's got a man loose at the point. Oh, weak shot there by McCauley. He would have liked to have gotten just a little bit more wood on that one. 25 seconds left. So here's my advice. You miss your hockey, be with us next week for another match here on Allan Cup Hockey. And it's remiss of me not to know who is going to be playing next week, but I just don't have a schedule available to me here. And so you'll have to check in to see who the game is next week, but we'll be here bringing it to you live on the Allan Cup Hockey Network. A little bit of shenanigans happening in the face-off circle. Dan Torres being asked to maybe head to the dressing room a little bit sooner than the rest of the team. What do we got happening here? Torres is gone. .16 seconds left. Got Jason McCauley in the penalty box for Torres, no doubt. The face-off's going to come all the way down to the Whitby end. Just a formality here to close things out for this evening. Like I said, I hope you're with us next weekend when we bring you another match here in the Allan Cup Hockey League. Some great senior men's action. Four and 10 for Dan Torres, so a few more stats on the board. There it is. 7-2 victory for the Whitby Dunlops here at the Iroquois Park Arena tonight. Orillia Tundras will be taking the long ride home tonight on the bus, but good effort all the way around. And my apologies for making the mistake on Dan Earls. My apologies to Dan Earls for my calling the wrong name there earlier. Like I said, my name's Dan Rourke. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast here tonight. That'll be it from Whitby. Until next week on Allan Cup Hockey, have a good night. Take care.